welcome to Out of the Box Radio with me, your host, Christine Blasdale. Out of the Box Radio is a weekly podcast of audible ear candy dedicated to bringing a fresh perspective on this thing that we call life. And each and every week, we're going to be diving into the topics that matter most with lively conversations on issues such as health, wellness, and transformational healing, all with the goal of creating a better world and becoming a happier human being. I will be your tour guide for this epic adventure, and each and every week we're going to be embarking on a journey with the ultimate goal being transformation to our highest potential. And now, let's get out of the box. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am your host, Christine Blasdale, and you are tuned in to an incredible show. And I know I say that a lot, but you know what? Today, you are. I am so very happy to have back with us Mr. Craig Duswalt. And Craig, let me tell you, this wonderful gentleman sitting in front of me is not only a phenomenal keynote speaker, he is a podcaster and creator of Rockstar Marketing and Rock Your Life. His background includes touring with Guns N' Roses as Axl Rose's personal assistant and Air Supply as the band's personal assistant. Craig has written numerous books, of which are just up there on the best-selling lists.
All of them.
All of them.
All Amazon #1 bestsellers.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to welcome back to the Craig Duswalt. Hi, Craig.
Hi, Christine.
Oh, my God.
How are you?
I am so excited. Okay.
I teach marketing, all the time, but 99% of the time people come up to me and say, I didn't realize I could do this, or I didn't realize I could make money doing this. And I'm looking in the audience and seeing these light bulbs go off. And that's what I see from the stage. It's just like, they're like, oh my gosh. So everyone comes into the boot camp with this idea. Yes. They're going to come in with an idea. I'm going to market my business. And they walk out with 100 more ideas of how they can make money while they sleep, which I have this whole new thing that I'll be launching in October where I've made so much money in the last 10 days. I was just telling Christine about it, but I'll tease you with it now. Yes. But come to the boot camp and I'll share exactly how to make money today and not have to wait.
And I make money while you're sleeping.
$500 a day I've been averaging for the last 10 days, and I haven't even really released it yet. Oh. It's just extra passive income. But anyway, so people come up to me and say, I came here, I don't even have a business. I came here just because I heard this was a great boot camp. It was entertaining, and I'm walking out of here with a plan that, oh my gosh, I could do this on the internet. I could do this in social media, social networking, and actually make money doing something that I love and am passionate about instead of my job that I hate going to every single day.
That brings stress and if you're driving in traffic. Yes. But this is great because it's wonderful for stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads, but also for those who are underemployed, unemployed. But those really, I think a vast majority of people, because there's an explosion right now, Craig, of entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Mompreneurs.
I just spoke at a women's conference in Dallas for 1,000 women.
All entrepreneurs.
All entrepreneurs in Dallas.
And it's I would say in the last year.
Women are taking over.
I get ready.
So I'm ready. I'm speaking at all their conferences.
Well, at the boot camp, at Craig Duswalt's Rockstar Marketing Boot Camp, I was there the entire time.
Yes, you were.
I
brought her on stage because she was so amazing. But go ahead.
He brought me on stage, and that was really sweet. Your next one,
she's there.
Okay, good. I'm gonna say
you're on stage.
I'll be on stage.
Yes, you will.
But what I
More
also
than once.
one woman. I was just going to my seat to get ready for his. By the way, too, his boot camp is exciting, exhilarating. The energy is just pumped in that place, right?
Yeah.
And every morning, even though I am not a morning person, I will tell you that.
Neither am I.
I was for the boot camp. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And it's a full day of such incredible content
3 full days,
and education and training. And I mean, I don't want to say it's training. It's just an amazing time. But I had this one woman who I was walking and she said, Christine Blasdale? And I turned around and I said, yes. And she came and gave me a hug and she was crying, Craig.
Yeah.
She was crying.
Yeah.
And she said, and she's shaking her head and she's crying and she goes, I didn't realize how amazing this was. And she said, I'm going to be telling my friends to come to the next one. Yeah. I'll bring them because she said, this is completely life-changing. And that to me,
that's why we do it, right?
Remember how we talk about the win-win-win?
Yes.
That's how I like to live and work.
Mm-hmm.
I was so happy to see that she got something out of it, and our listeners get something out of it.
Yeah, like I said, we get that all the time. I love when people cry. They get very emotional, and because they're having a breakthrough. Something is happening in their bodies that they're realizing. A, it's not that hard. B, it's possible. And C, I'm going home to do it on Monday. And I'm going to do this. And I have boxes because I keep memorabilia stuff. Boxes of letters from people saying your boot camp changed my life. And you know what's funny? Like I said, I teach marketing. 90% of what I teach is marketing. But marketing is not just marketing a business; it's marketing you as a person, marketing
your
you
brand.
as a mom, as a dad, as a parent. It's just life, everyday life stuff that marketing contributes to. It's just this weird thing, but I love getting the letters, and I get so many of them of people that said their lives were changed, and they went in thinking one thing, and they came out thinking something completely different. That's what I love.
Also, there was somebody that came to the boot camp who came with a friend, didn't know what to expect.
Yes, and didn't even know about what Craig Duswalt was or
No,
marketing. Right.
No, and they're like,
they were
I am
supporting
so
their
on
friends.
This.
I know. Yeah, we get that a lot. That's why we offer for people to bring their spouses or their partners to these things, because you want to be there together with the one that you love to share
I
this.
would love to have my wife.
I know. Come on, Tracy.
She's in Australia.
I know.
Okay.
That's okay, though.
Well, we'll do, you know what?
Australia's not that far away anymore.
Shut up. Yes.
All right.
Till my heart back.
Kind of far.
So let's start from the beginning. So
I was born in 1961.
So let's go through this.
Oh gosh, it'll be an hour.
First of all, you have your Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp. The next one is coming up. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes.
October 4th, 5th, and 6th at the Westin Hotel in Los Angeles. It's near LAX.
Right there.
It's all day, like 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yep.
And then by the way, afterward, there's some great little wonderful get-togethers at
sure.
the bar.
Yeah. There's lots of bar get-togethers.
Lots of bar get-togethers.
But this one, last time we did it, it didn't start. The first day was just breakout sessions in the day. It got so big that now I'm teaching for 3 days straight. And when I say teaching, consider it, we're having fun for 3 days straight.
We're having fun, and
we are learning so much about
so many tools that
tools that you could do to improve your business and your life. But anyway, so it's 3 full days this time. Starts at 9 a.m. on Thursday morning, October 4th, and it goes to 7 p.m. on Saturday, October 6th. 3 full days. 90% of the people stay in the hotel if you don't live near the airport, for the vibe and the energy.
And it's brilliant because the hotel also offers a
$139 a night or $149.
Oh, you can't even stay in a
no,
bad
because
hotel.
The Westins alone are $219, but we get a discount rate because I buy a lot of rooms.
Yeah.
So I think it's $149 a night for this one. But I mean, gosh.
What will our listeners? What will they experience, or what should they? Okay, I don't want to say expect.
Yeah.
But what's in store for them, Craig, for those 3 days?
90%, 80% of the time, I'm on stage, either sharing information about marketing, sharing information about mindset, sharing information about time management, how to run a business, how to start a business, all those business things, how to write a book, how to do videos, why you should podcast, all those things. But in between all that, I play a lot of fun videos to break up the stuff. I bring people on stage. I interact with the audience. I have many, many surprises of famous speakers that just show up, and I bring them on stage.
The speakers were great.
I know. It was amazing.
This is what is so fantastic. Well, so many things are fantastic about the boot camp, but the boot camp, you will learn, and I was just my jaw was completely dropped the whole time. How many different ways you can make an income? You can raise money.
Yeah.
You can make money off of so many different things, and Craig shows you. He's even got a workbook there.
Yes.
That's
Everyone
yours.
gets a workbook.
Everybody gets one. And that has been, by the way, priceless to me, my friend, with the stuff that I'm doing. But you can refer to it. He'll show you ways to get things for super cheap.
Yep. I used to be America's
free.
shoestring budget coach.
Yeah.
So I taught people how to save a ton of money on marketing and advertising. And now I'm doing Rockstar marketing, but I still teach them how to save a ton of money.
So it's brilliant because people who are just starting out, they
Yeah.
don't have a bunch of venture capital.
That's right.
Venture capital is my
I am
checking
so
account.
good.
That's my venture
That's right.
capital.
I am so good with helping people start a business, start a new idea, and not break the bank. I mean, seriously, because we all know, it's tough out there, and we need
the boot
help.
camps. What I love it too, also the boot camps, is that there is this support.
Oh yeah.
So when you go,
Oh, yeah.
folks, and when you sign up and you get your ticket to go to the Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp, not only are you going to gain massive amounts of knowledge, gain tools that you never thought existed, all the tips and tricks that enable you to either start a business, enhance the business that you have, quit your job, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Also author a book, and we're going to get into that.
Oh, baby.
Become an author.
Yes.
And we'll get
I
into
have
that.
600 people that never thought they would ever be an author, and they used my system of how to write a book in 30 days, and they're all authors now.
In
so if
30
you think,
days.
In 30 days. And you think you're out there, I'm never going to write a book, or you think, I want to write a book, but there's no way I know how to write a book. That's what I'm great at, helping people with. 600-something people have written a book. Non-authors like you and I have written a book and become Amazon #1 bestsellers.
Everyday people.
Yeah.
Everyday
Regular people just like you and I.
Regular people, not people with a smoking jacket and a plume.
No, we don't like those people. Yeah.
Okay, when you're in your flow, people, when you're in your flow, when you feel good, right? And you're following your heart and you're listening to your intuition, those goosebumps that you get, all that.
We love those.
And you're opening yourself up to opportunities. You're opening yourself up to, hey, you know what? You never know. Don't expect anything when you come to this boot camp, right? But
Walk
when
in
you're
with
in
an
that
open mind.
flow,
Yeah.
then pieces of the puzzle, people. You had some speakers that were pieces of the puzzle for me.
Of course.
You had some people that were in the audience that were pieces of the puzzle for me.
Yes.
So it's a wonderful networking as well.
Unbelievable. And so back to the speaker that's coming in October, we have the bank people.
Yeah.
His name is Bo Eason. He's an ex-NFL football player. He used to play safety, I think, for the Houston Oilers. And he got hurt a long time ago, and he was out of the NFL. And he did a one-man show on Broadway called Runt of the Litter. He's an NFL football player, but he was like the smallest one. His older brother, Tony Eason, was a very famous quarterback for the New England Patriots, and he was always the smaller runt of the litter. So he does a one-man show on Broadway, and it's just, it killed it for a couple of years. He did amazing. And someone from our speaker world saw him, Brendan Bouchard. I don't know if you know Brendan Bouchard, but he's a very well-known speaker. I think the story goes, he sees him on stage and he says, you got to become a speaker. Make a long story short, Bo Eason now teaches people how to make money by telling their story.
Beautiful.
And how to come up with your story so that you can make money telling your story. His 1.5-hour presentation at this boot camp in October.
He's going to be there.
Yes, and is worth the whole thing and some, just to see how he structures and how he shares with you how to structure your story so you can make money telling your story.
I got full goosebumps,
Right?
not only on my arms, but down my legs.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So that alone
is going to be.
And plus we have some surprises
Yes,
in
you
October.
do.
We always have stars come by.
Yeah.
Rock stars.
Yeah.
TV stars.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. And there's comedy.
Oh, lots of comedy.
And
yeah.
it's just an incredible time.
That's
Go to CraigDuswalt.com.
Yep.
CraigDuswalt.com. You'll
Click
see
on event.
Craig Duswalt's Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp, October 4th, 5th, and 6th from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Westin Hotel at the LAX near the airport.
Yep. So this is the thing Christine and I were talking about. I teach people at the boot camp how to write a book in 30 days. And I also have ways how to write a book in one night. I have this new thing where you can write a book at night and be done with it the next day and put it on Amazon. We do this. You'll hear about that at the boot camp.
Craig Duswalt's Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp, October 4th, 5th, and 6th, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. The how to achieve rockstar status in your industry is absolutely imperative.
You could do on the internet.
So many tricks and tips on what you can do with the websites.
Yep.
How I love, like, if you wanted to get somebody's attention, all this stuff. This is really important information for you to have. Book writing success guide, how to write a book in 30 days to promote your business and get it published. Extremely important, because every single buddy has a story.
Yes.
Every single person has a story where maybe you had a rough time, you were sick, or you were taking care of someone.
A lot of people have that story, yeah.
Those stories are so important for people.
And they need to be told, because then you could help somebody else that's going through what you went through and you got over.
And you can self-publish it, and you can make the majority of the money off of it yourself.
All of it.
That's fine.
And now I have new information and more information, and then I'm literally going to walk you through how to come up with ideas, how to come up with titles, the actual system of how to write a book in 30 days using sticky notes. I'll just tease you again.
And also, this is important for you to know, folks, too. It's on how to write a book to promote you and or your business.
That's right.
So also, if you're someone who's like, I don't want to be an author. I don't want to. If also, let's say you're a real estate agent. You can write a book. You can easily write a book on the do's and don'ts of like selling your home. Hey, if you want to get more value for your home, folks, here's 10 tips on how to get more money for your house now. Whatever that is. And Craig can teach you how to do all of that.
I love radio. I love giving back. And Christine and I have become really good friends. So I adore her. And I want to support her for as much as possible, because she's doing great things. And she's kicking butt too, by the way, in the world. You'll see her coming up soon.
So
but she's listening. She's doing great stuff.
This is your beginning, folks. This is if you've been thinking about it, if you're not happy in the job that you're in right now, if you're not happy in the relationship you're in, if you're not happy at all, or if you're okay, you're pretty happy, but you know that there's something else.
More, yeah.
There's a lot more out there. This is the event. This is the event that you do not want to miss. I was so happy that I got to attend the last boot camp, all 3 days. My life has changed from that, and so much more. I've been able to produce so much because of that. Craig Duswalt's Rockstar Marketing Boot Camp. Now, I also want to encourage people who went to the last boot camp to go again, because there's gonna be more and new things that you learn.
It's a totally. I'm insane.
Yes.
And I literally do this all the time. And I always say to myself, I could take the easy way out and just do the same exact thing over and over again. And I just don't do it. I recreate the entire boot camp over again. So if you came last time, it's going to be a completely different binder. Some stuff will be the same, but there's going to be brand new, because marketing, there's new information all the time.
All right.
So brand new binder, brand new content, and I'm doing the whole format completely different. So, Christine, you're not even going to recognize the actual seminar. So if you did come last time, I promise you, it'll be a completely different seminar than you were at last time. There'll be some things that I'm repeating, because there are obviously things that are tried and true that work, but at least 50% of the boot camp will be brand new. And I'm doing a lot of audience interaction, where I'm bringing people or going into the audience and actually helping them on the spot in front of people, so that people can see the thought process behind how to come up with an idea, how to come up with a book title, how to come up with a marketing idea to promote your business, or just how to come up with an idea to make passive income and make money while you sleep. And the biggest thing that I'm going to talk about is this thing that I have done in the last 10 days that has made me over $10,000. And I told Christine before, my goal is to make $500 a day, and I only have to sell 5 of these. And I can do that with my eyes closed, because it's so good, this idea. If you would say, I'm only going to sell 2 a day at $97, $200 a day times 30 days is $6,000 a month for selling 2 things a day that, trust me, everyone will want. And if you want to make immediate money, I'm sharing this all over the world right now, because this is the new thing to make immediate money. And it's easy to do and very inexpensive to do as well.
And that's what I adore about you, is because I like easy.
We all do. It's
Rockstar
marketing. It's not rocket science marketing.
Well, yeah, no, because if it's too complicated,
right, no one's going to do it.
It's like if I go to Jerry's Deli and I look at the menu, I conk out. Like I go, these
funny.
choices are just too
much.
No. But I like it that it's easy, and everything that you do is is simple.
Yeah.
It's simple and easy and it's
fun to do.
It's fun to do.
Yeah.
Well, and number one, it has results, but also it doesn't. It's inexpensive. The tips and the tricks and all those things that you have, they're inexpensive, but they're successful. They're proven.
Yes.
They're proven.
I have done all of them at some point. And I have.
And you've trained other people how to do them.
I've trained other people, and I'm very blessed. I average 600 people that come to my seminars, and in the world that we live in now, it's very hard to get 600 people to show up to anything. And I have 160-something people in my mastermind program, which is a big elite mastermind program that I offer at the Bootcamp. But not many people have more than 10 or 20. I have 160-something. So it's a very great community, and everyone always comes back. A lot of alumni come back all the time.
Yeah.
Because there's something, and that's why I change it up all the time.
Plus, it's fun. It's an incredible time, folks. You cannot.
It's inspirational.
For $200, you can't even go out and have like a decent meal with your, significant other, and it's over in a couple hours, and that's it. This is an experience. This is an education. This is giving you tools that you will use to launch your next career, your next book, your next project, your next creation. This is an empowering program, one of the most amazing boot camps I have ever experienced. The energy is so amazing. And you have employees. You have maybe managers that work for you or salespeople that work for you. You know what the best gift you could give that group of folks? Send them to Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp.
We get a lot of that.
Send them to the Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp, and you will be shocked at what they learn and how they can apply it to the work that they do. That's what I did. I went to this Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp, and when I came back, I applied so much of what I learned there. You can take this information and build your own business, or you can take it and bring it back to the business that you already are in. I
have a nonprofit called Band Together Foundation, and as soon as I opened the nonprofit, my business really went through the roof. It was so funny that when you do something and give back, that you really benefit from it. So I do this whole thing on nonprofits for your businesses. Like you have a business and then just have a little foundation. It doesn't have to make a ton of money, but just the fact that it's out there and it's a 501c3 and it just exists, something changes in the energy in the world, and then you're given more back because you're trying to do something for other people.
You're in the flow.
You're in the flow, back to the flow. So we teach people how to do that as well. But this is, you talked about the corporations before. We've had numerous corporations. Like we have this deal, if you have 10 people from an office, we give it to you for $5,000. So it's like $500 a piece because they're bringing the whole office. So it's $5,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good for a corporation or a business to do. And real estate, just so you know, I used to be a real estate agent, and I really am good at helping real estate agents. And real estate agents are the ones that really need help marketing.
Yes.
Because they all do the same thing. They all have the postcard with their picture on it and the word sold and a picture of a house. I have so many outside the box marketing ideas for real estate agents alone that I'll be sharing at the October Bootcamp. But anyone could use them because they just happen to transcend from business to business. It's very easy. But they're very, very outside the box, like very outside the box. But I share 254 outside-the-box marketing ideas. Now, some of them are so...
254.
Yeah, in 3 days. I know. I actually know the number. But some of them are so... Like, some people would not do them because they're not weird or anything. It's just you have to be bold, very bold, to do some of these things.
And it gets... They work.
Oh, my gosh. They work like unbelievable.
They work.
But here's the key. Even if you don't do those things, and not all 254 are like that, like only like 14 of them or 15 are, you have to be bold to do this. But even if you don't do those 14 or 15 of the 250, because the others one you could do, but it makes you think differently. It makes you think, all right, I ain't doing that.
Yes.
But I could do this, a variation of it. And it just gets people for 3 days to think differently about everything that they've thought about business. I mean, I'm a Tony Robbins guy. I went to Tony Robbins, and I learned a long time ago that we can be our own bosses, and I can believe in myself. And I have Christine might not believe this because I know Christine very, very well, but she doesn't know this about me. I have very low self-esteem, very low. And I'm very shy. I know you're laughing because I don't look shy on stage and I don't seem to have low self-esteem, but I do. But I learned over the years with Tony Robbins that if you believe in yourself and you believe in your core that whatever you're offering is worth more money than what you're charging and you have a passion for it, then you will be successful. And it took me years to get to that point, but I'm at that point now, and I'm very confident that I'm really good at this.
Oh, I'm very confident that you're really good.
I'm very confident finally, but it took years to get to that point. So I know where most of you are at. You're like, I want to do something different, but there's fear. There's like, I don't have enough time because I have a full-time job, but just take a chance. And for 3 days, just come and experience for 3 days out of your life for $200, even if it's just a weekend getaway with your significant other, just to be in a hotel and maybe something might hit. If I get one tip for $200, okay, that might be worth it. And just experience it. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, you will not be sorry. I have like a 99.999999999 success rate of people that love this seminar. Maybe one person in 11 years didn't like that I was high energy. She just wanted me to talk like this the entire time. Stuff like that, which I'm not going to do.
But it is, like I said, it's an incredible weekend where people can, the little creative sparks that go off on people's mind. You know, the photographer that was there, she was wonderful. Boy, was she smart.
Yeah, Christina Stewart.
Talking outside of the box, because everybody needs a professional headshot.
Yes.
And nobody's got them because all you got are the selfies from the phone, right?
Or 15-year-old shots.
Yeah, exactly. But she was very smart. She did a deal right there.
$99.
$99, and I'll do
the same deal.
Professional headshot for you there. Is she going to be there again?
It's another person because she can't make it.
But they'll be doing the professional.
It's my friend from high school, Lori Walsh, now Lori Zapata, and she has Studio L Photography is her new brand. But she's going to be there. She's a professional photographer, high-end bands and hockey stars and major person. $99. My wife owns a modeling agency.
You cannot.
$400 for headshots maybe is a good deal.
Yeah.
$99 at the boot camp during breaks and during lunches. Bring your best outfits.
Yep.
And $99, if nothing else. Come to the boot camp just to get your headshot for $99.
It's brilliant. No, it's just and that's just one little brilliant.
That's just one little thing.
There's so many things. You're listening to this. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't by accident. You were supposed to hear this. It's Craig Duswalt's Rockstar Marketing Boot Camp. I will be there October 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Me too.
Come by and say hi. Craig will be there. You better be there.
I think so. And regarding the tickets to the boot camp, you automatically just get the tickets. You're going to be on a registration list. So there's no physical tickets. You're just going to give your email address, and I will email you personally all the information. And you just have to confirm, yes, I will be there. And then your name will be on the list. You just arrive Thursday morning, October 4th at 8 o'clock in the morning, an hour before the seminar. You give your name. You're going to get the badge. You're going to get the Rockstar binder. Let's talk about the Rockstar binder for a second.
That's a huge value
it's
there.
Everything you need to know about
Bible.
marketing.
That's the Bible.
It's the Bible of marketing.
Yes.
And everything is in there. You get that for free.
Yes.
When you come, you have to come to the seminar, though. So you have to show up to get it. And please don't be the one that comes just for one session and just leaves. Try to come.
I dare anybody
you to try.
They
but
can't.
Come to all 3 days. Make a commitment in your life to say, I'm going to spend 3 days to make myself better, to potentially make more money, or come up with ideas that I can make more money when I'm sleeping. And that's the big thing. Make money while you sleep. Passive income. And like I said before, there's going to be one thing that I'm sharing right away, because I'm going to talk a lot about this, that is making immediate money. And you don't have to do a lot of things. And I'm not one of these guys, make $100,000 in 2 days. It's not that. It's little money every single day, being consistent. But it's one thing that you could do that everyone could do very easily, and put it up on the internet. And I walk you through how to do it and how to make money at like $27 or $47 or $97 for a one-time fee. And that's all I'm going to say.
tease.
It's so good.
You big tease.
I know.
Craig Duswalt's Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp. And again, go to CraigDuswalt.com. Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp, October 4th, 5th, and 6th at the Westin Hotel in L.A. We are getting close to the end of the show, Craig. I wanted to know, can you just throw out one itty bitty
Oh my,
tip?
she's going to ask for a tip.
Yeah. One
Yeah?
You know,
like
not
a marketing
big one.
tip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a good one.
Okay.
I have a 254. This is number 87. I'm kidding. I'm joking. All right. So this is for businesses. So if you have a business or if you're an author and you just wrote a book and you just want to, or if you say you're putting on an event, say you're a real estate agent and you want to do a lunch and learn about houses in the neighborhood, and you have this seminar at a restaurant, and you need people to come to the seminar. I hate cold calling, personally. I can't stand it. I never cold call. I will not teach you how to cold call in my seminar, so you could just be happy about that. But here's a way to get people to call you. This is so good. This is a good one. It's called Rockstar Direct Mail. And what I do is I send out, if I want to contact someone to either come to my seminar, be a sponsor at my seminar, buy a book, anything, buy one of my products, or come to a boot camp or something, anything where I want them to purchase something from me or just express an interest in my stuff. I get a number 10 white envelope, a regular white envelope that you buy at Staples.
Yeah.
And I put the person that I want to contact, and it's usually a list of people, but say John Smith, I put his address on the back of the envelope, and I put my return address on the envelope, and underneath the return address, I put my telephone number. And I take the envelope, and I lick the envelope, and I put a stamp on it, and I mail it. And John Smith will get the envelope, and he opens it, and it's empty. There's nothing in the envelope. And what John Smith will do is curiosity is killing him. He wants to know what was in the envelope and what did Craig Duswalt forget. So he calls me because my telephone number is under the return address. And he says, hey, Craig, this is John Smith. Listen, you sent me an envelope the other day and it's blank. There's nothing in it. I just wanted to know what was inside. Did you forget to put something in? And I say, oh, there was nothing in it. I just wanted you to call me because I have a boot camp coming up. And one of two things happens. He either gets upset, which never happens, and I'm like, dude, you called me. I didn't call you.
Right.
Or number two is he thinks it's so clever that he now wants to work with me because, wow, if that's one thing you did to get me to call you, I want to know more. So it's a great way to get someone to call you because, trust me, if you send an empty envelope to anybody, they're going to call you back because they're curious what was in the envelope. So my direct mail piece, instead of sending postcards, which costs more money because you got to print them and put your information on them, send empty envelopes to everyone you want to get in touch with and put your return address, telephone number.
So clever.
Yeah, that's just one.
That's just one.
And there's 253 more of those.
Was your stamp idea was that one of the 250? Or
Yep.
Oh, really?
I have two stamp ideas. Do I want to share them now?
Just do the one.
Okay.
This is brilliant with the stamp.
Yeah. All right. So this is way more effective if you see it in person, but I'm going to share it with you now. You can go to stamps.com. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know, most people do not know this. 99.9999% of the people in this world do not know this. I go to stamps.com and I buy 50-cent stamps, which they cost now, and I put my face on it and my logo, my face and my logo on the stamp, and I mail them out to people. And I get calls all the time. Dude, how did you get your name or your picture on a stamp? And I'm like, well, I'm a speaker now, and I do these boot camps.
I'm so famous.
I'm so famous. You know, they asked me, and I said yes. Little do they know that anyone, can go to stamps.com, and you can put your picture on a stamp. And for a couple of cents more per stamp, it's not even a lot of money. You put your logo and your picture on a stamp, and you send it out to people. Trust me, you will be a rock star in your business because everyone is like, how the hell did Johnny get on a stamp? That's impossible. I knew him in high school. There's no way.
Oh, my gosh. And you has 200 and how many more?
252.
252 more of those things and so much more. There's going to be guest speakers. I'll be there as well if you want to come up and say hello. I would
Christine
love to see you.
Christine will be on stage, too.
I love seeing the listeners there. Again, it's Craig Duswalt's Rockstar Marketing Bootcamp, October 4th, 5th, and 6th at the Westin Hotel in L.A., right near the hotel, right near the airport, LAX airport. So if you're listening to this from another, state, come on in.
Yeah, it's a free shuttle.
Come on in. Exactly. And when you get to the hotel and you're going to be there for that weekend, they're going to get this really cool rock and rolly
badge
with
and
the lanyard.
Yeah.
And you get a VIP, you look all VIP-ish. You're going to get a gorgeous workbook that is not your run-of-the-mill workbook. That will be your Bible. Trust me. I still refer to that time and time again because there's so much information in that.
I still refer to it.
Everything that you need to know for if you're gonna for your website, for email, for how to do for podcasting, for interviews, videos, YouTube,
podcasting.
He tells you all of the free and cheap, inexpensive things that you can do to market yourself. Thank you, Craig Duswalt, so much. Again,
thank you, Christine. You're awesome.
So I love the fact that when people come back to me after being at this boot camp, they're so absolutely pleased.
Yeah.
So
I'm happy about that too. Thank you so much again for having me. And I look forward to meeting you all in October.
October 4th, 5th, and 6th. And if you want to find out more information about Craig, please do go to his website, craigduswalt.com. And again...
And then there's another rockstarmarketingbootcamp.com too.
All right. Until next time, I want to thank you so very much.